You join me travelling down this road, a bit of a memory lane. This is where my passion for fishing really started, where I used to get tutored by the late great Vince Morgan. So many happy memories, and thank you for being a part of my nostalgia session. So my fish loving friends, here I am back at a place where it all began, and that is finding my passion for this incredible hobby. It's cold, it's actually snowing a little bit. The weather said it was meant to be sunny. Oh well, it's quite nostalgic just to be in this car park. And it really reminds me of great times with such a great bloke, and his name is Vince Morgan, my mentor, my PAA coach, but my role model. When life didn't throw many role models at me, he was there. Every Sunday we would be here or at another venue that I'll cover in another nostalgic video session. Today it's freezing, but my mission, I've got a keep net, and that's to get £20 plus of silvers and carp. Let's get on with it. So here we go then, guys and girls. I hope you can see that okay. Forgot my stand, so I've had to kind of prop it up on my bag. What I basically got here is 3 meters of whip, and literally I'm just fishing around about a £3 main line, just a simple pole rig. See that pole float there? We're just going to start off with a couple of maggots just to see what's in the swim. Initially I've plumbed up, and what I'll do for you guys that are new to fishing, I'll be putting more and more videos on, so I'll show you in a different video how to plumb up. But I've got, it's what now, 9:30, I've got until about 4 to get £20 of fish in my keep net here. So a bit of a challenge on a cold day. I have, like I say, plumbed up, and I've also chucked a little handful of Swim Stim F1 pellets. I'm literally just going to flick this over the top. In this lake there is a lot of smaller fish, so small roach and rudd, which I'm hoping will show quite early on. Here we go. So our first fish, that didn't take very long. Nice little rudd. Whoop. And that's how you not handle rudd. Put them in. Simply flicking it out. This would have been the margins up to my left here, but the water's so down. But now I'd class this as your shelf. So there's a nice shelf drop off, and I'm just off the edge of it, not very far out at all. Nice easy fishing this. Oh, that one didn't connect. What I'm hoping is the roach and rudd activity, we keep feeding them, that'll bring then the carp in. Find out what's going on, and we can always feed off the rudd a little bit with plenty of maggots. Being too eager, I'm not waiting for that float to go straight away, because obviously rudd, if you know fishing, rudd take it on the drop, so 9 times out of 10 you can hook them on the way down. But I reckon after one of their mates has popped in the net, is like, no way, son. Ah, felt that one. Do you know what, it's been so long since I've done this kind of fishing. I was actually up last night thinking, where do I go? I was going to go Suffolk Water Park, but if you know Suffolk Water Park, it is near a river, and the lakes I wanted to fish are actually flooded. And then it just come to me, let's do a nostalgia session. This wasn't my favourite lake back in the day, I must admit. It was the one to the right, but that's since changed a lot really since I fished it, and there is a match here today as well. Even smaller than the last one, look. what we'll do, we'll put a big old bunch of maggots on, because I'm sure it's not going to be long before carp move in. I tell you, it's going to be fun on this little light elasticated. That's like, if you know your elastic, look at my little makeshift cup as well. That's like a 4, I believe. So that's going to ping if we get a carp on. But that's what I wanted, a bit of edges at your seat. It's a really good elastic, so I think I can handle it. It's just going to be very much, do you know what I mean, pinging around, and rudder just hitting that straight away. So we'll keep feeding them off. Oh. Didn't even know what that one was on. So a little top tip, guys, if you are getting too many nuisance fish like rudd, all these little shots, I don't know if you can see them, push them right down, if you're new to fishing and that's annoying you, right down as far as you can go up to the hook length. What this will do, because rudd take on the drop, is drop your bait quicker. So you want all your shot down there. That's what I want to do now. It's not going to eliminate it all, but it's going to give you a far better chance of getting your maggots down on the bottom where the bottom feeder fish are. So let's see if that makes any difference. Don't look like it. I think they're just holding that bait up. It's very shallow there as well because of the water drop. Probably a foot and a half. Beautiful sunshine. Don't know if you can see that, the sky breaking through them clouds. Such a lovely spot here at Thornham. Thornham Fisheries, if you're in Suffolk, I mean, they're 3 small ponds, but you've got beautiful oaks all around you, and the wildlife is out of this world. If you come here in the summer, it's just a little slice of heaven, it really is. The rudd seem to have quietened, so hopefully that's a good sign that some better fish like carp, bream or tench have moved in. What I'm actually going to try and do now is add some very wet ground bait. Now, you might have seen this tip in a video on my channel before, but what this will do is just add a little bit of coloration. I mean, the water's fairly coloured anyway, but a little bit clearer than what I remember. But what it's going to do is put scent trail through the water without adding too much bait. So I'm simply, as I'm fishing quite close, what I will do as well is put a very wet little ball out as well. Almost like slop, if you can see that. And this has won me matches before, back in my match fishing days. James, watching great tits is fine, but haven't you got a target to hit? Okay guys, I hope you can see that okay with the sun. I appreciate the sun's over there, but the whip swim has just gone totally dead. I've tried small balls ground bait, I've tried more slop, I've tried different things, and what I have noticed, you might have seen there, fish moving around there, only rudd. It's not to say there's some carp behind there, so I've got the maggot feeder out. I've already had a couple, and I've basically clipped up tight to that reed, and it seems to be, funny enough, slightly deeper. I did walk around with the plummet a little while ago and just see if there was any deep holes. It seems to be slightly deeper there, but So many fish on the surface. And I've already had a couple, one of which is the biggest of the day so far. So this feels a bit better. Oh, no way. Come off. What I'm simply doing is putting some of the pellet paste in my feeder along with a couple of maggots. See, slightly better stamp of fish. Well, it looks like it's going to be ruddy hell today, but all joking aside, at least we're catching. Always good to keep trying your different lines. So, as you see here, I'm back on the whip and just keep that bait sparingly going in when it's cold, but keep it going in and hopefully you'll see some bigger fish eventually. Well, I think that might be the catch of the day, look. Not a bad little rod, that. Come on. Come on. Wow, getting bigger. I can hear you now. How are you getting excited about a couple of little rudd? About another 100 more of them and we've got a 20 pound. After that fish, that line did dry up again. So, back on the feeder it is. And the only thing that was on my mind was, where are the carp? They must be holding up somewhere. There's plenty of small carp in this pond. Just getting on top of them. As we all know, carp of all sizes really huddle up in the winter. And with this pond being so shallow, with the sharp frost that we've had over the last few days, it's obviously had an impact. But will I finally get on top of them? Oh, 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 oh. What is this? No way, not all. Did you see that first cast back out? No. through them tons of rod. Oh, it's a big roach. Or a big rod. No, it is a little carp. Right, James, we really need to book that eye test when you finish with this session. Now, I don't think I've ever been so excited to catch carp. That's not very big. Oh, you beauty. Look at that. That's £20, mate. No. Goes to show, sometimes the winter carp are held up and that sun has been hitting them reeds and the rod have been jumping around. Let me just quickly show you. We'll get her in and try and get another one. See, tiny, tiny carp. But it's been a long time since I've caught a carp. And to me, that's just as special as a 20 on light gear. I can't believe how we just popped that back over there. Haven't really been baiting much, but I reckon we're going to see more now. I reckon they're shoaled up down there. So let's get it back out, shall we? If we get another 10, 15 of these, we might hit that £20. We've got a couple of hours left. Haven't quite hit the £20. I've got about an hour left now. It'd be an absolute miracle. Now, I do believe in miracles. It'd be an absolute miracle. Maybe we'll get a 10-pounder and a couple of smaller ones. Yes! They're certainly down there feeding. Oh, a little bit bigger this one. £24. I've got to stop making jokes, I'm not funny. Come on. Tiny little bit bigger. Right, come on, I've got about 45 minutes. Let's see how close we can get to the £20 mark. For all you eagle-eyed viewers out there, you're probably thinking, hold on a minute, that's not where you were fishing. As it got later, right where I cast, there was a couple of free patches of fizzing, and the carp seemed to have just either moved over a bit, or the main bulk of the carp were just there feeding. It's bubbling right on top of where I've casted it already. Ferocious bubbling. Go on. Yes! There we go, another little common.
How are you getting on?
Found some carp in the end.
You found carp, did you?
Yeah, just like towards the brambles, little pocket really.
Yeah.
I've had plenty of rudd as well.
Yeah.
I did have the whip out, but yeah, just fishing off the shelf there, but nothing really. How about you guys?
Oh, we both had a couple of pound each on this one.
Yeah.
The guys didn't catch any of the carp on the other
No.
lake. They left early.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so it's only me, Colin left.
Oh no.
And we sort of, that was close
Yeah.
by 2 little fish. I
Yeah.
think.
The carp weren't even that big, but
Yeah,
good
Yeah,
fun
that's
on
all
light
right.
tackle.
Good fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Hello, this one caught me off guard. Sorry about the view on this one, guys. I tried to record it the best I could. Another common. Woo. Okay, guys, so it's reveal time. Did I hit that £20 number? Very doubtful, but I'm so glad we got on top of them small carp. That has been great fun. Before we see the weight of my keep net, what's in my bag, I want to know something. I want to hear where your nostalgia place is. Where did you learn to fish? Who did you fish with? What species did you target? What method did you use? You know, I'm really keen to hear your story. I love hearing people's stories and how they started in the hobby, because what a fantastic hobby we all share. So yeah, pop them in the comments. That would really make my day and make making videos worthwhile. Really look forward to it. And for now, let's see what we've got. Okay guys, do you want a little sneak peek? Shall we have a little look? Like I say, I'm so glad them carp come along. Do you know what? That doesn't look too bad of a bag. Let me get that other bit of net out of the way. Too bad a bag of a January sesh. £6.10, not quite £20, but oh well. Look at them, beautiful. I know they're not huge, guys. And I know a lot of people are very much specimen hunters, and don't get me wrong, I am too, but you know, just to look back at how we all started. And these remind me of the great mentor in my life, Vince Morgan, and this is who I'm going to dedicate this video to. And here he is. He was such a legend, such, like I say, a role model when I really needed one in life. And if you've watched this video this far, let me do a bit of an embarrassing moment and show you younger me with a Thornham bag all them years ago. I know, what a haircut, right guys? Thank you all so much for watching to the end. You don't know how much it means. The subscription, the likes, the comments, the love. Thank you so much. I want to leave you with these 2 red kites flying around, which I've enjoyed watching all day. Tight lines in your next session. More videos coming soon.